You are listening to That Big CEO Energy, where we talk all things business, life, marriage, and push you to a new edge of discovering what that big CEO energy means for you. Listen, I understand that we have barriers that we carry from when we were once employees, and those have impacted us as we continue to build our businesses. I'm here to walk alongside you and give you encouragement through interviews with friends and other women in business who have broken down those barriers and paved their own way. Tune in with me as we uncover some of the unconscious things that we do that keep us from building that big CEO energy we've always dreamed about. Let's dive in. My friends, it is the end of February. It's the end of February of 2024. What have you accomplished? Better yet, what haven't you accomplished yet that you can rewire to go and do the thing? Here's the deal. This is the time, isn't it? Right? This is the time where we start to consider if we have been too ambitious with our goals. Maybe we'll work on them later, because in the beginning of this year has just been too much and now we need a break. I don't blame you. I don't. Last year was a lot. But here's what I'm going to tell you. Your goals are here for you to take on today. If you are feeling the slowdown or like you have bitten off more than you can chew, find someone, something to reinvigorate this spark that you had on January 1st. Let's think back to approximately 8 weeks ago when you were all fired up and I'm going to do this, and this. And now you're feeling the pressure of everyday life. Now you're feeling the pressure of probably kids are back in school. Sports are now started up. It is daunting, but show up for yourself. If your goal is fitness, show up for yourself, because in 3 months, you will have ingrained it as a habit. Just keep showing up. If you have business goals, right, and you aren't feeling the know-how, I want you to stop listening to this right now. Go to your calendar and carve out the time to spend with you. Just keep showing up. Why? Because you deserve it. You deserve everything that you said that you were going to do on January 1st. And not only do you deserve it, you deserve to work hard for it. And you deserve to see the fruitions. And listen, we all know, right, the disclaimer when we buy things with conditions, right? Things are subject to change. And basically that just means that these things that we've put out on paper or website or whatever, we can make changes to those in whatever way we feel the need to do so. So you're just put on notice that that's happening. But think of how that's how we treat our brains, right? I'm going to make all of these big long goals, but they're subject to change. Are they? Are they subject to change? But the only things that really should be subject to change is how we think about our company and what we're going to change about it positively. Our website, our social media, like all of those things change and evolve. And by change, I mean like the good kind, but we are allowed to change those things. What we're not allowed to do is say that we're going to change the things and then never do. And then get down on ourselves because we didn't do the thing. When we want to find what suits us, we will set our soul on fire. And so look over your list, right? Your list of things that you said you were going to do. What sets your soul on fire? Do all of them set your soul on fire? I can't imagine that all of them do, but if they do, good on you. So I want to give you a little bit of an affirmation because I feel like there are things that can hinder us from doing the next best thing, which are sometimes we're still feeling burnt from somebody who told us something that we couldn't do it or we're too much. I love being too much.
I love being too much. My husband doesn't like it all the time, but I love being too much. I like being bold. I like being loud. I like taking a stance on things that I'm really passionate about. And I like evolving. I like growing. I like change. I don't love change, like environmental change, like we might potentially move. And I don't love that. I don't love that. But there's something really, really cool about putting yourself in a different environment. And so if we can, just for a moment, pull out the fact that you have written down things that will change you. You have written down things that will evolve you. You have written down things that will change the trajectory of the path that you are going on. Get excited about that. Get pumped about that. Sit in what is, know what is coming, and do the work for the growth. And so an affirmation really is, I breathe in healing, right? I'm healing those parts of me that just need to go away. I'm healing the brokenness of feeling like I'm not good enough. I'm healing the fact that I get to change. And it's going to be okay. And I exhale the painful things that burden my heart. I exhale some of the things that I know I will struggle with. That's okay. But sit with yourself for about 5 to 7 minutes in a quiet place. And I want you to cross your legs and set your palms open on your knees and close your eyes and breathe in the good. Hold. Exhale the bad, hold, and repeat. I breathe in healing. I exhale the painful things that burden my heart. That you're starting is change. That you're starting is growth. When you put yourself in a growth mindset for this next year, you only have one way to go. And that is up. Yes, are there going to be monkey wrenches? Yes, are there going to be things that will ponder you to maybe not continue growing? Abso-freaking-lutely. But the difference is you take those challenges and you also flip the script on them, turn them on their head, and say, what am I here to learn from this growth? What is the common denominator in me? Here's the deal. This year can either be a make or break. And we are at the end of February. And if you're listening to this at any other time of the year, today is now. Now is today. What are you going to do now that affects today that will then affect tomorrow? What are you doing today that you can do right now? Be the change in your own world. My friends, I am here for encouragement and I love you all. And I think that it is so, so powerful to have people in your corner that cheer you on, that want you to do better, that want you to succeed in whatever it is that the path is that you're going to take on. So if you need a little coaching, if you need a little love, I'm happy to sit with you. I'm happy to plan with you. My inbox is always open. Be the change you wish to see in your world.
Thanks for tuning into the show today. If you heard something that helped you, I would love it if you would leave a review and share it with your friends. This helps more people just like you become inspired to move the needle of their big CEO energy into a positive direction. If you would like to learn more about how I can help you streamline and position your business for growth, or lead your business as a CEO, feel free to jump into the show notes with all of the links to find me. And don't forget to head over to Instagram so we can be pals.